Welcome back, guys, for more Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. So, last time we had an amazing anime debate. We finished up the beach episode. I guess you can call it the beach episode. Uh, but yeah, the day they went to the beach, and then we got a weird anime debate thing going on. Yeah. But I decided to go back a little bit because I was going through version 7 because I have to make a new file replay every time I update to the new version, right? So I realized I totally skipped out on an obvious visit Tatsuki option. And I'm playing Tatsuki's route, so I feel dumb. So I'm going to go back a couple of days and play through some of Tatsuki's scenes, or scenarios, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I got ice cream instead to hang out with my fave Torihiko. Anyways, let's visit Tatsuki. You know who was always good at cheering me up when I felt down? I should visit Tatsuki. Yeah, that's a great idea. I remember him saying that I could come over whenever I felt like it back at the welcoming party. Well, I guess it's time to take on that offer. Turning the corner, I take the path that leads out to Minasato's outskirts. It's a long journey, but it's been a few days since I paid attention, but even in such a short time, and in a short time, the growth of the paddy fields is impressive. I remember way back when we were in elementary school, Tatsuki's dad would head out into the field with Tatsuki and a few of his friends. He'd show us the proper method to harvest rice, saying that we'd all end up working out here when we're older. Yeah, I think my mind is coloring that memory in a better light than it was in reality. Mr. Midoriya was always a fierce man, and he never held back, not even with children. I rub behind my head and feel the slight lump I had forgotten until now. Dad wasn't happy about that. I take a deep breath and press onward. Regardless, I'm almost an adult. I'm sure I can deal with that man now that I have a few years on me. I have no idea what else to do today, so I might as well suck it up if it means I get to hang out with Tatsuki. Before I know it, I find myself at the Midoriya group's front gate a little after 9 a.m. I was never very good at making my presence known here. I carefully walk through the archway and into the yard. Hello? Calling out in a meek voice, I tiptoe my way further. Maybe this was a bad idea. What if Mr. Midoriya doesn't appreciate me being here? What if I get hit again? I'm not sure my head can take... Hiroyuki! Whoa, what? I think it's Tatsuki. Let's hope. I hear someone cry my name out from across the yard. Suddenly, an imposing green figure starts running toward me. Huh? Oh god, it's Mr. Midoriya. I'm gonna die. What are you doing here? Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Kill you? Why would I do that? You're trying to prank me, are you? I look up and I see a friendly, familiar face smiling down at me. What? No, not at all. I fix my posture and try standing proudly again. I was just... You thought I was my dad, huh? Yes. Don't worry. I'm not gonna eat you. Unless you want me to, of course. That won't be necessary. Why would he use that joke on me? He knows how much his dad would scare me saying he'd eat me for breakfast one day. I know he was joking, but it really did frighten me. He was joking, wasn't he? So, what brings you to my humble abode? I can't really get his voice right this time. Sorry, guys. Oh, sorry. I give a slight bow along with my apology. I remember you said I could come over any time, so I decided to give that a try. I'm glad you remembered that. I'm busy working on something right now, though. So if you want to hang out, you're gonna have to wait. I see. I looked down at the floor in shame. I should have thought about this more. I didn't mean to interrupt your work. Nonsense. You have nothing to apologize for. Besides, I'm taking a break right as soon as I finish this project. He points a chunky green finger across the yard at a collection of long logs. That looks like a lot. Not really. This should only take me 10 minutes. Just take a seat somewhere and I'll be done in no time. You sure? I don't want to be in the way. You're not in the way, hero. Really? Here's a good spot. We're under my dad's favorite cherry tree. Without realizing it, I've been walking alongside Tatsuki. Enjoy the shade, hero. I'll be back before you know it. Thanks, Tatsuki. No problem. No problem. Yeah, I don't know how to say that. As he walks back to his project, I settle in under the cherry tree. Light shines down between its branches, swaying with the wind. Even though it's a workplace, I always found the Midoriya's yard to be one of the prettiest places in Minasato. I had taken the gentle ambience. I put my hands behind my head and pressed against the tree. In the distance, I can hear Tatsuki hacking away at the wood with his giant saw. Normally a sound like that would contrast with such a pleasant atmosphere, but somehow, it's just perfect. I open my eyes once again and see Tatsuki wiping sweat off his brow. Huh. It's kind of rude to just sit around waiting for him to finish. Wonder if there's anything I can do to help. I stand up from the tree and brush myself off before heading towards Tatsuki. Hey, is there anything I can do to help? I feel kind of bad doing nothing. What? I'm not tired. Who said I was tired? I just need to clean this mess up, and I'm done. Let me help you. It'll go faster with the two of us working together. It's fine, Hiroyuki. I can handle this. You didn't have to come over to work, right? You didn't come over to work, right? I'm tired of waiting. Feels like I'm pressuring you. Just tell me what to do, boss. I stand up straight, holding my fist to my chest. To my chest, yeah. There's no arguing with you, is there? Nuh-uh. I really shouldn't let someone inexperienced in carpentry into the workplace like this. But if you really want to help, I'm not going to stop you. Yes! I pump up my fist forward. Success. Alright, so what do you need me to do? Should I help you move these logs? For you, I think. Ah! Because you're so scrawny, I think I'll have you sweep up the sawdust. What? There's a broom right over there. I was hoping I wouldn't get put on maid duty. Tatsuki, I'm not a child. I can handle the harder tasks too. Look, I'm not forcing you to help me. I told you I can handle it. If you're that bored, you can always head home and come back later. Are you mocking me? I stand with hands on my hips. I'll have you know, I can almost bench press 10 milligrams. Falls to the ground, rolling with uncontrolled laughter. Okay, to be honest, that got me too. Not everything's a personal attack, dude. Miss having you around. I reach out a hand to help him back onto his feet. Whoop. To my surprise, he decides to pull me down to the sawdust alongside him. Hey! Now we first gonna get dirty. No need to be such a stereotypical city boy, Hiroyuki. He mirrors my gesture from earlier, offering his hand to me. I'll show him who's tough. Hiya! I pull down on his arm with all my might. I'm not going to take this insult lightly. He's going down! That tickles. I'm going to take a lot more. It's going to take a lot more than that, hero. Why won't he budge? I'll just have to... Whoa! And just like that, I'm back on my feet. We're going to have to put some meat on those bones this summer, dude. You don't become the best carpenter in Japan by sitting around playing video games. Now he's starting to sound like his father. You know, he always said he'd be the one to take over the family business someday. I never took him that seriously, at least until now. He really is aiming to follow in his father's footsteps, in more ways than one. Huh. Everyone's working hard to achieve their future goals. Even Torihiko's learning how to cook. Poor guy can't even fry an egg. If there's anyone who hasn't changed in these last 5 years, it's probably me. What are you spacing out for? I thought you wanted to help. Sorry. You know what time's a bet? Remember how my dad would never let you guys back here in the workplace? He always say, this is no place for kids to mess around in. To be fair, he has a point. Look at all these dangerous tools laying around. I point to the huge, almost Tatsuki-sized saw leaning against the nearby fence. He wouldn't let me out. He wouldn't let me out here without supervision either, until I started working as his apprentice. Imagine being forbidden to enter a part of your own home before graduating high school. I'm, starting to feel a little out of my depth here. Oh, now you try to back out of it? Hey, I don't want to make you nervous or anything, but my old man's been watching us the whole time you've been here. What? I feel a cold chill run down my spine. Mr. Midoriya is watching me? Right now? Yeah, if you had a problem with you being here, you would have said something by now. I think he might be going easy on you. Huh? Really? Can't picture him as anything other than mad and scary. Hey, he was only mad and scary because you, Tora, and Konosuke were always messing around. That's true. Let me tell you that you're full. I'd get after you guys pulled your shenanigans. Don't tell me you think I'm planning something. So says the trickster's fox. Don't try to act all innocent about it. The stuff you three did has been passed down as legend to the younger generation. My old man still talks about that one time. La 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 la. I'm not listening. It's not like you didn't pull your own share of pranks, Tatsuki. Still, it could have been nicer to you. At least you don't have to live with them, right? Are you two still messing around? Dad? Oh, God. Good morning, Mr. Midoriya. It's been a while, hasn't it? The older dragon man stares down at me with a rage in his eyes. I cover the top of my head, awaiting the inevitable strike. Yeah, it never comes. Long time no see, kid. Tatsuki told me you've come back from the city. What? I look up at the old man in awe. It's your old hometown. Relax. Even with his relatively gentle greeting, Mr. Midoriya is as intimidating as ever. Now that I'm able to get a closer look without fearing for my life, I notice a few things different about him. His hair is a little thinner now. It's become quite gray over the years. He also doesn't have his signature tobacco pipe hanging from his mouth. I wonder if he still smokes. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. Yeah. Tatsuki will probably look a lot like his father when he's older. I still see sawdust everywhere, boy. Get back to work. This is no way to treat a guest. Why am I even teaching you if you need this much help to do a simple task? But hold on, Mr. Midoriya. I offered to help. I didn't think it would interfere with his training. I bowed deeply to Tatsuki's father. I'm sorry. No, Hiroyuki. This is my responsibility. You have nothing to apologize for. It's not fair. Yeah, this is the Tape Midoriya I remember. It was always really hard on poor Tatsuki. Maybe I should have listened earlier when he said he'd handle it. Wait, is he laughing? I'm kidding. Why the serious look on your face? Huh? I thought you said I was getting in the way of your son's work. Work? Bah, we're just doing simple stuff today. If you're that desperate for work, kid, why don't you get a job while you're out here? I'll admit, I didn't expect to have an extra set of hands helping around the place today. The old man starts scratching under his chin. Someone who isn't another goddamned apprentice. Oh no. Oh no. Pa's thinking again. Get behind me. Here, Yuki. I'll protect you. What? I rush behind my guardian, peering out at the scary dragon man from under Tatsuki's arm. Learn your place, boy. I'm trying to talk to your friend. Over my dead body. The two dragons growl at each other. For some reason, I get the impression Mr. Midoriya actually wants to talk to me. Maybe I should hear him out. I'm sorry, sir. I'm listening. Step out from behind Tatsuki and cautiously approach him. What? Glad you can listen to reason. Unlike some terrible sons. Nishimura. If you're... I can't... The problem is that my throat's really dry, so I can't really do a good, like, growly voice, I guess, for this guy. So you're gonna have to deal with my kind of, like, cringe halfway impressions. Nishimura. If you're up to it, I think I can put you to good use here. What do you mean? I'm offering you a summer job. Earn some extra money never hurts, right? I'm caught off guard by the sudden proposal. I'm gonna have to fill out some paperwork, but I think we can have room for a part-timer. I know you have other plans, but I can be flexible. How's about an evening shift? Mr. Midoriya, I think... Of course, free time is great too. The old man turns his attention back to his son. Boy! 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 There are tools that need to be put away properly. There's all this lumber that needs to be stacked. Get to it! Is he trying to guilt me into taking the job? Don't fall for his tricks, Hiroyuki. Save yourself while you still can. Shut up, boy. Wow! I definitely need to do a different voice for him. Sorry, guys. Mr. Midoriya gets right up into his son's face, staring him down with fury. Listen to me, because I'm going to say this once. If you want to be the best carpenter in Japan, you have to put in the time and effort to be one. Being lazy with your friends all the time isn't going to cut in this industry. Ungrateful bastard. You should be thanking me for what I'm doing. Thanks, Pa. No. Not now. Curse these hiccups. They always come at the worst possible time. Just hold your breath, hero. Good. The old man starts walking away. Jeez. Even though they hate each other, Tatsuki's fight with his father reminds me of the one I had with Dad not too long ago. I hate seeing him like this. Maybe I should help out around here. I think Tatsuki might need that extra buffer between him and his father. Without a second thought, I call out to the old man. Mr. Midoriya. Huh? If it's alright with you, I think I'll take you up on that job offer. What? Are you serious? Don't do this for my sake. I'm not. I'm just strapped for cash. Yeah, that's it. I still have to pay for souvenirs, bus fees. Excellent. Welcome aboard, Nishimura. I hope you know what you're doing. Shrug my shoulders. Come with me and I'll explain what I expect from the job. After that, we can grab a bite to eat with the rest of the group. Yes, sir. In spite of how Tatsuki's acting, I'm sure I'll be fine. He could really use another friend around here. Sorry, Pa. Hiyuki's gonna be busy somewhere else today. He's planning to watch Kyoji and Sotaro's soccer game in Kazunari. What? You're gonna be late if you have lunch with us, dude. You're going, right, Hiro? I didn't even realize they were having a game today. Jeez. Thanks for putting me on the spot, Tatsuki. He stares at me straight in the eye. Oh, I get it now. This is Tatsuki's way of trying to get me out of harm's way. Sorry, man, but if I'm going to be working here, it's important for me to know the details of the job. It wouldn't hurt to get to know my coworkers as well. From what I remember as a kid, the Midoriya group functions almost like an extended family. Ugh. I hate making decisions like this. It's alright, Tatsuki. I can pass on the game if it means I get the information I need to start working. That's the spirit. You can learn something from your friend, boy. But Mom's not here today. Wouldn't that mean one of us has to prepare lunch ourselves? How about we have lunch at the Ryman instead? Pa, you're not supposed to spend money while Mom's away. She told me to watch you and make sure you don't go crazy with our money. What? What? Yeah, I couldn't say that without making it sound funny. Sorry. Yeah. In that case, I won't hold back. Who does she think she is? It's my money. Plus, this is work related. Don't go trying to tell me what to do, boy. Ryman it is then. That's right. You better behave yourself. Remember that Hiroyuki's here. Last I checked, you're the one who can't hold his alcohol. That's not fair. I learned it from you. What's your point? Screw you, old man. Mr. Midoriya's face goes red, expression looking like he's about to strike his son. but seems to change his mind at the last second. You're starting to sound like your mother. What is even happening? I don't understand how these two communicate, let alone coexist in the same house. Fine, I get it. I know when I'm not wanted. Mr. Midoriya turns to face me. Nishimura, we should still discuss the details of your job. Like I said, I've got some paperwork to fill out before you start. Come by later tonight, and we'll get things started. How does the 16th sound for your first day? It's not right away, so I'll have some time to myself before I start. Actually, that sounds great. Thanks, Mr. Midoriya. He walks back into the house. I'm not sure who this counts as for a victory, but for... Thanks, Hiroyuki. I appreciate you offering to help. No problem, dude. How did that monster become a dad? I'll admit your father seems a bit friendlier than I remember. You're kidding me, right? You don't have to live with him. It's a goddamn nightmare. He's an absolute beast when it comes to work. Well, maybe that's why he's so successful? Maybe. Still respect him though, right? Of course I do. He's my father. He drops his shoulders in shame. Honestly, he's kind of cute when he's like this. I wasn't kidding earlier about Kyoji and Satoru's game. Are you going to it or not? Huh? You weren't making that up? I thought you were trying to find an excuse to get your dad to leave me alone. I totally do that. Seriously, though. Did nobody tell you? I look side to side. I guess not? Tora shakes his head in disappointment. I was planning to go, but work piled up today. Plus, I doubt my dad's gonna be too willing to let me go after everything that just happened. Sorry. No, that's fine. The game stops around noon at Kazunari High. You want to make it up to me? Go watch that game. What? Really? Yep. When you come back tonight, I want to hear all about it. Alright then. You better start running home. The bus schedule is all sorts of crazy. Now, get going before I eat ya. Gah! Ah! I couldn't do that, you know, like I can't do that and not laugh or do something dumb, so sorry. I start running for the front gate. I'll see you later, Tatsuki. Alright, so it looks like we got to that point, so let me fast forward it a little bit. So yeah, so far, oh my gosh, honestly, I feel like, wow. Oh my god. Like, I know the original kind of tackled on that, you know, whole thing of, like, the abuse between Mr. Midoriya and Tatsuki, but, like, where I feel like the OG, I don't think it's totally intentional, but, like, the way it comes off seems kind of like, haha, abuse, haha, they're just, you know, rivaling each other, haha, type of thing, and it's kind of, and it's just like, I don't know. It's just, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way in the OG, where like here I feel like there's just a little bit more like, seriousness to it. So that's how I feel, anyways. Anyways, let us go ahead right here. Why is it still so hot? I fan out my shirt a bit. The warm breeze doesn't do much to cool me down, but at least it's something. Meeting Mr. Midoriya this morning definitely didn't go the way I expected it would. I made him mad a lot as a kid. Now he's offering me a job? Maybe I never got the right impression of him in the first place. Excuse me, who are you? What? I'm not doing anything suspicious, I swear. Wait, what did I just say? That's pretty suspicious in and of itself. Who the hell is this guy anyways? You certainly don't look like a client. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Just who does this guy think he is? If he's a worker here, why isn't he wearing the Midoriya uniform? If you ask me, he's the suspicious one. I'm sorry, do you work here or something? No. Aha! I knew it. Not technically, anyway. I'm Master Midoriya's apprentice. Fat chance. If you're an apprentice, where's your uniform? Master Midoriya says I'm free to wear what I want while I'm still an apprentice. Drat. I don't know how to counter that. Are you done? If so, please allow me to escort you from the premises. Hey, wait! He grabs me by the arm and starts dragging me towards the front gate. For such a scrawny-looking guy, he's pretty strong. Is everything all right over here, Nikaido? Huh? Hey, are you the Arctic fox we were told to keep an eye out for? Here's my chance. Yes, I'm that guy. I take advantage of the moment and jerk my arm free from the horse's grip. You must be Hiroyuki. I'm one of Master Midoriya's apprentices. Name's Chukichi. Yeah. Nice to meet you, Chukichi. I'm Hiroyuki Nishimura. Bow politely to the small mouse. Sweet. It's an honor to meet you, the legendary Hiroyuki Nishimura. Oh great, I'm legendary now? Where do these stories keep coming from? Really? You're Nishimura? If that's the case, you should have said something. The horse bows to me in a high-class, almost regal manner. I'm Akira Nikaido. As I said earlier, I'm an apprentice here. You're well liked. You're well liked here in Minasato. Everyone's always talking about you and the amazing things you used to do. Where I'm from, there isn't anyone like that. Can I call you Big Brother? I feel a beer sweat roll down my cheek. Did you come over to play with the young master or something? Oh, wait, that was Nikaido. Here, let me go get him. I wouldn't have put it in those terms. It's okay, thanks. Maybe I should have introduced myself as a new apprentice. Probably would have saved me a lot of embarrassment. I'm actually here to talk to Mr. Midoriya about a job. I'm surprised to see kids my age working here. For real? We're gonna be working together with Big Brother? This is a dream come true! I guess that nickname's gonna stick. Well, it's better than being called a legend all the time. Hey, Chikichi, who did you hear these stories from? I heard a lot about you from Master and Young Master. Who are you calling Young Master? I see you two have met Hiroyuki. Baha kinda forced him into a part-time job here. Don't put it that way, Tatsuki. Nikaido looks annoyed while Chikichi stares at me with what might as well be stars in his eyes. Look, you guys can count on me, alright? Okay. Whatever Master feels is right. I look forward to working with you, Nishimura. Thank you. I look forward to... That said, don't get in my way. I've heard the stories about you too. I don't appreciate being dragged into trouble. Hey, don't talk to my friend like that. Whatever. Another person to help out around here should reduce the workload for everyone. Do your best. Well, he's a real charmer, isn't he? Did I say something wrong? Nah, that's just a way of welcoming you to the group. He's not a bad guy, but he sucks at expressing his emotions. Sounds like Shin. Nikaido is harmless compared to Shin. He's quite sociable when you're on his good side. Yeah, just try not to, catch him in a bad mood. Sounds like quite the relaxing work environment. Just don't be careless. You already know how strict my father is. Nikaido's the same way. Unlike Pa, though, he won't go easy on you if you mess up. That's reassuring. Having second thoughts about it yet, hero? Not at all. Bring it on, Tatsuki. I hold my fist out in front of me. If you say so. Let's head inside. Where are you going? I want to come too. Don't you have things you're supposed to be doing, Chukichi? I almost say Chuichi, like it's Chuichi. I hate it. Oh, this is bad. Who knows what Master might do to me? I might actually be having those second thoughts now. Never mind. Good luck, young Master and Big Brother. I walk alongside Tatsuki deeper into the yard. Didn't expect there to be apprentices my age. You haven't met Tetsuya yet. There's 4 of us. Tetsuya's the oldest, by far. He's married and he has a kid, in fact. Oh? I'm sure you two would get along. He's a fox just like you. Really? It's not often I run into foxes, other than my family.
Yep. He lives in Kazunari, though, so you won't see him tonight. Nikaido and Chukichi share a room in the house, so they're always around. As we walk, I can't help it. Oh,
still like. As we walk, I can't help but notice Tatsuki's stomach bounce around. They look like they're getting strong working in here. Tell me again why you're so squishy, Tatsuki. I playfully poke his jiggly tummy.
Stop poking me. I told you, I'm not fat. Dragons naturally have big bellies. Hey, don't run off. Come back here.
Come on, Tatsuki. I need to talk to your father. I didn't plan on it, but now I got a part-time job with the Midoriya group. I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to leave it off here for now. Apologize for the short episode, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, I don't want to be like in the middle of a scenario, and then when the things are getting interesting, and then I have to like stop suddenly, because I usually stop around the hour point, and I feel like whatever I'm doing next is gonna be a little over 15 minutes or 14 minutes. So I'm gonna stop here for today. Short episode. Sorry guys, but I am interested. So in this, I am kind of interested how they went about the relationship between Tatsuki and his dad, the way that Homecoming went about it, and I am interested in hopefully impressing my coworkers, so that'll be interesting. This won't be starting until the 16th, so I'll be later on in the game, so in the meantime, I will be continuing on with other Tatsuki events and go from there, because I really do want to start his route, because I was a dumb ass and I was just like, hey, I don't need to hey, instead of visiting Tatsuki, I'm just gonna go to the candy store or the ice cream shop or whatever it was. Even though I did also like the ghost event, but I also realize I need to go down Tatsuki's route. So I'm excited to see more of this. I'm kind of curious how the dynamics are going to work out and how the story goes, and as well as learning more about Tatsuki. And I'm kind of interested how they're going to go about this route, because I know, if I remember correctly, in the OG there was obviously like things going on, but there was also like almost like a rivalry thing going on. It could just be my brain like forgetting, but that's what it seemed like, and it's kind of interesting how it takes more of a serious take on this. So I'm curious to see where it goes. I'm curious to see, Tatsuki's conflicts on his route, and as well as getting closer to him. So until next time, guys, see you later.